What is up, guys? Nardi prepping the hair for the Winner Circle Sports Podcast, episode 4. And the Mets started with their first sweep of the year, which is pretty long into the season to get their first sweep. So I'm excited to talk about it. What did the Yankees do, Nard?
We had a 4-game series against the Rays, and we split 2-2. I can't really complain though. Like both teams are in top 5 for ERA. The pitchers are just the pitchers. So, I'll start. I'll do games 1 and 2 because I think the Mets only played 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll do games 1 and 2. So, game 1, Nestor takes the bump. Newly picked up Matt Carpenter, plays his first game. Again, usual occurrence. The Yankees were no hit through 5. And then Judge broke the scoring open with an RBI single. And Duhar singled the next inning, got another run in. And then they didn't give him the other RBI for this play because the third baseman launched the ball over G-Man Choi's head. The ball landed in the stands and another run scored. Then a pass ball scored Connor Falefa the next inning. So Yanks leading 4-0. Nestor Cortez, beautiful again. 8 innings, 4 hits. And then top of the 9th, Judge sack fly, 5-0. Rizzo RBI double, 7-0. Wandy Peralta comes in and gives up 2 runs. Yankees win 7-2. Cortez gets the win. And then Rays Yanks game 2. Glaber and Matt Carpenter both hit solo home runs. And that's pretty much our offense for the game. Like that was basically it. Tyone, another great outing. 8 innings, 2 hits. So shut the Rays down. And like I said, another outstanding start. The starters are carrying this team. Our pitching's been great this year. Usually it's the opposite. The pitching sucks. The Yankees can hit. Now it's like kind of they found the middle ground finally, so that both teams are good. They're like good at the same time, I guess. So
I actually saw this stat about Matt Carpenter during the Mets game because they were talking about Pete Alonso having the most home runs since 2019, and Matt Carpenter is third on the list of players with the most home runs since 2019. So it's a low-key pretty fire pickup.
yeah, he is. Yeah,
Hear that stat? I mean,
he started the year in AAA for somebody, so he was on the Rangers, the AAA team. So
and he
I
only
mean,
got 1 out the whole series, or he hit more?
nah, that was his only home run this series.
All right. So can move on to the Mets' first game. Cookie Carrasco, who I have to say, I was a big doubter of. I don't want to say a full-on hater, but I was just a big doubter. I mean, last year he stunk. What are you gonna say? The guy's old. When you pick up these like old guys and they stink, obviously you're gonna assume that his career is over. But some off-season surgery he had, and now he's come out firing. I mean, he is maybe right now our best pitcher. I know Bassett's doing very well, but Cookie Carrasco is 5-1 with his win today, or with his win in this first game. We started off hot. It was 7-0 going into the top of the 6th. The Phillies rallied that in with 6 runs, but the Mets doing something that they've done all year, which is respond to teams in the bottom of the inning after they score. So they put up another one insurance run, and bullpen was able to close it out. That game ended 8-6. Cookie Carrasco, like I said, gets his 5th win. He's our best pitcher right now, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah, man. How old is he now? Do you know? He's like, what is he, 35, 36?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say 36. I mean, let's see.
Yeah, he's not as young as he used to be, but there's a stat out there somewhere. You can probably look it up that pitchers coming off Tommy John surgery or any form of surgery on their pitching arm usually boost their stats. Like some guys, their career's over, but other guys, I don't know if they have like him. You ever seen the movie Rookie of the Year? Not Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Rookie of the Year with the little kid he plays for the Cubs.
And he had
Oh,
like a
dude.
metal arm or something.
Henry Rowan Gardner? Nah,
Yeah.
he like his arm, like he like broke his arm or something, and then like the tendon fused together, and he like they called him up to pitch in the majors at like 14. I don't know, it's a good movie, but like it's like you the way it depends on, I guess, how it heals, and if you do your rehab assignments properly. So that's good. Good for them. Good for the Mets. They found a guy.
God bless.
They need somebody to step up. You're down to Grom and Scherzer, so Bassett and Cookie are both playing pretty well. So
Yeah, I'm shocked, so I can't complain about him at all. All right, game two. I can run down pretty quickly. The one thing that I would say about game 2 and 3, which they were both good, it was not the regular SNY guys broadcasting. The first game was on NBC or something, or Fox. The first game was on Fox, and then last night's game was on ESPN2. It was like baseball night in America on ESPN2. So obviously it wasn't that important to be on ESPN1. But regardless, that's just a part that it's tough to watch, because if you really like the broadcasting booth, those guys didn't do game 2 and game 3. But still, another really good game. The Mets had 10 hits. They are second in the MLB for hits. The big producers were Jeff McNeil with a 3-run home run that we posted on Instagram. 2 big home runs. We'll talk about another one later. But he just got, I don't know if you saw, Nardi, the guy that was like talking. Yeah, you mentioned it to me. He was like saying McNeil has no power.
yeah,
The home run. So after that, like, he just hit another bomb. If you want to check out the IG to see it. But Lindor had a good game too. 2 hits, 3 RBIs. Taijuan Walker gets the W in that one. So good game for the Mets, going on to get the sweep for the first time.
yeah. So Yankees win the first 2, go to games 3 and 4, or lose the next 2. I don't know what the deal with Garrett Cole in the 6th inning is, but every time it comes around, it's like almost like he not forgets how to pitch, but he like gets into trouble a lot. So Cole started the game. Rizzo sacked fly, 1 run. And again, Cole struggles 6th, 3 base runners, 1 scored. Rays take the lead in the 7th. I think it is Licky who came in and winning 2-1. Then Michael King has had a really rough start since started this month, I should say. Because in April, I guess, King was lights out. I know he had a couple immaculate innings. It was beautiful. He had like a .12 or something, I don't know, ERA, very low. But now he got hurt and was on like 10-day IL, and now he's arms all screwed up. I don't know what his problem is. The Rays had another run at the bottom of the 8th. They go 3-1. The Yankees end up losing 3-1. Yanks were leading the series 2-1. But I mean, I'll take a split rather than a loss of a series, obviously. It's still 2 games. Game 4, Glaber's been heating up. Last year, he had 9 home runs all of last year. He has 9 already this year. So if he can get back to that 25 home run, 30 home run player like he was a couple of years ago, I think the Yankees will be fine. This is what they were waiting on. He's 25 years old. The guy still has a lot of upside. I know a lot of Yankees fans are like, we got to trade him, we got to do this, we got to do that. But I appreciate him, and I appreciate the Yankees for giving him that opportunity again. So with the solo home run in the top of the 2nd, the Yankees are winning. Then Choi hits another solo home run, bottom 2, 1-1, blah, blah, blah. Taylor Walls then hits a solo home run, another one. I think this is the first time a Yankees pitcher has gotten a loss. But then I wasn't watching this game, so I don't know necessarily what happened. It was bases loaded. I don't know who was pitching. We walked in 2 runs to give them the lead. I mean, you give them, you can't give up 2 earned runs. One of them was one was a walk. The other one, he just pegged Zanino and he walked in. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell happened. I don't really know what to say other than Glaber went 3 for 4 this game, so he played good. Judge hit another home run, like top 9. That really didn't matter. It was just a solo shot. So we split the series 2-2. Our next series is against the Angels in New York. And actually, I'll post it on the Instagram. The Angels today, I don't know if Yankees fans will remember him. Squid, Angel Velasquez. Everybody dressed like him today because he's coming back to the Bronx. Him and Tyler Wade are both playing back in New York for the first time since leaving, so that should be fun. I'm hoping Yankees fans give Velasquez a standing ovation because I love that kid. We gave him a shot. He actually proved it, and now he's starting for the Angels. So, I mean, you can't really You can't blame the kid. You can't blame Yankees fans. So what are you gonna do? But Yankees go on. Hopefully, win this series. I think it's 3 games.
So last week I said we basically needed to win every game that Chris Bassett pitched because he would be our new number one. He went again last night after getting a really short rest. I mean, because we were talking about him last series and then
Yeah.
in 3 games. I mean, so he's coming off little rest. What a bounce back game from him, though. I mean, he had 6 innings, 2 hits, and 7 strikeouts. So, I mean, really good bounce back game. We needed it. It was versus Zach Wheeler, so I guess that's why we wanted to throw
Oh yeah, yeah.
the guy because we got to beat him, and we beat him up in the first inning. But after that, he was really lights out. I mean, we scored 3 runs in the first, but after that, I mean, he pitched a great game. So, let's see.
Now, which game was the game where Castellanos?
Yeah, that's this one. Right
That's
here.
this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw that on Instagram. I saw him hit a bomb to take the lead.
Yeah. Okay. So, moving on to after Bassett and Wheeler got out of the game, one of our best bullpen pitchers, Drew Smith, actually had to be taken out of the game with an injury. So we're still, I guess, waiting to hear about that a little more. But you never want to hear, Nardi, the injury bug, as you
Was it Scherzer-esque? Like, did he take himself out, or did the pitching coach come out?
Honestly, I wasn't watching it. That I went to watch again after, but I wasn't watching during the game, so I don't know. But Adam Ottavino comes in after Joely Rodriguez lets 2 people on base. I still think he got
Holy shit, 2 ex-Yankees.
And he's up against Nick Castellanos. Or how do you say his name? Is that
Yeah,
it?
no, you said it right, yeah.
Okay, but he throws 2 straight strikes. I mean, he blew it past him, 2 fastballs, and the next one, the crowd's, starting to get crazy, and he's just rushing, and he throws him another fastball right down the middle. 0-2 pitch, and he just takes it. He takes it so far out of the park. I mean, it was a bomb to give the Phillies the lead, so it was not what we wanted. And then a bigger moment for the Mets, Nick Plummer, in his first major league game, hits the home run to tie the game in the 9th inning, I believe.
I want to talk about one thing. The Mets are 3rd in the league in average for batting,
Okay.
but they're almost batting average. When you look at the stats like that, .01 is a lot, and the Mets are 3rd with .261, which is pretty high for a league average.
Okay.
The Yankees are 16th with a .237. That's what the issue is. Like I keep telling you, I said it last video too. The Yankees are getting they keep getting no hit through 5 or 6 innings, and it's hard to win a game when that happens. You have to pray the starter gets taken out, but I don't know. Some games when you're on. But the Mets seem to be on right now, so good for them. How many wins you guys have now? Do you know?
32.
32. Okay.
32.
That's good. How many points up are you guys? Because you got to be close. Well,
Yeah,
not close, but
another stat that I would say is this is the biggest lead in franchise history going into Memorial Day. So
yeah.
they're 8.5 games back. So this is the biggest division lead. I meant to say, sorry. So you said you got the who?
We have the Angels.
Oh,
Angels.
Fuck. That's gonna
Angels
be
at home.
Yeah, let me.
Last time the Yankees played the Angels at home, I'm pretty sure Shohei had 3 home runs in one game against us. And the short portion left, but they were not. They were moonshots. And that viral clip of Nestor doing just standing there and whatever. But it's always a fun series. The Angels are good, right? As of right now, the playoff standings, I guess you could say, the Yankees are the 1 seed, and then it would be the Astros and the Angels. They would play each other, and whichever team goes would be playing the Yankees in that next series. So it could be a future matchup. You don't know. You never know. But the Angels are a good team this year. I know today Syndergaard's pitching. It's Syndergaard versus Tyone, I think, on the mound. So that should be a good game.
Is that tomorrow, though, maybe? I don't know if it's today.
No, it's today, yeah. The Yankees, we haven't had an off day in a while.
I just double-checked, though, because I think it's tomorrow.
Check it.
Just so you don't go try and watch that shit.
Yeah, pull up yes or no.
Yeah, because
I'm
I
pretty.
didn't look to see if they had the day off or not.
No, I don't think we do.
All right, no problem.
Um, yeah, Monday, June 22nd. I mean, Monday, May 30th. It's Jordan Montgomery. My bad. It's Noah Syndergaard versus Jordan Montgomery, 7 o'clock.
That fucking fired, man.
The Yankees haven't had a day off in a long time, and they keep traveling. Like the Mets, you guys were in what, Colorado? Before that, yeah, you were in Colorado and you got the day off to travel or whatever.
Yeah,
Yankees haven't had a day off. They've been
Cowboys.
Bronx to Florida, back to the Bronx. They haven't had a day off. They just keep flying. So hopefully that doesn't come into effect, but whatever. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys all had a good time. Look forward to seeing you next episode. Hopefully the Yankees and Mets both get another series sweep and keep staying on top. So keep rolling.
Keep rolling. I like that. All right, good shit, Nardi.